hopefully it starts on first try. Dang. Look at all of my sinuses go back to normal. Winter needs to end. We need to destroy the White Walker. Oh man. Man, this guys came up with the dumbest idea for an AI generated video. If I had enough money to have to kind of use one efficiently. I'm gonna do some more research on it because I do want to see if we can get a simple video done. Because I am kind of looking to create it won't be official, it'll be just the AI's version. An unofficial, like, not sure what I want to do yet. This is the ultimate, like, end game for it. Is to create a intro using it based on all the characters in the Guardian Force story. So, but that's the ultimate goal. At least for the channel, for as far as my AI stuff is concerned. But let's see if we're live. I realize we said that all to the void. We did. Oh well. No. Was it to the void, or did we talk into the wood? Oh, we're live, kids and y'all. Welcome, welcome. You are getting Ember tomorrow. The devs are handing out a 6-star selector tomorrow, and I'm using it to get last right to complete my ice. Oh well. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably will get Ember. I want last right, but I don't have a reason for her yet. I do need people for my ice team as well, but I don't even have my fire team set, and that's going first. Since I might not get Surtur, that'll at least be a good. That actually will be a good I'll settle for that until I just pull her out of nowhere, until I get Surtur like eventually down the road. That's if we don't get her. I have done quite a lot of work, which prepare to see the example of true insanity. I now understand what you meant, Farseer. Blast right hit as hard as Surtur. Oh, that's awesome. See, that makes me kind of want to go ice first because I don't have Surtur for the fire team, but I don't know. We'll see. Because that's like, ooh, that's quite good. If you can do as much damage as Surtur, but for the ice version, that's at least something. Now, things that are resistant to ice would still be a little annoying, but one could argue that the amount of damage they'll do will go down to normal damage. So, that's tempting. But let's load in. Also gotta check my supplies again. I've been, ironically, because the way things had to go today, because I had to get some errands done. I couldn't go out because Mom didn't want to risk me being in the van, which I don't blame her. But it's still being kind of icy out there on the roads and stuff. So she went and ran the errands and did all that. So I had to wait till she got back. I ate some food. But okay, you're gonna see what I've been doing since literally about. Let's see, I got up at 12:30. I've been doing this since, what time is it now? 5:20? I started eating around like 5:45. So since from 12 something to 4:45, that's what I meant to say. I have been working on this darn thing. Not this thing, well, partially. Some of this changed. You probably have noticed there's another fiber unit on the corner, and that has turned to batteries. Let's check to see if this is held up for the last hour. Okay. A little concerned about that. That means bottles might be. Oh no, they're staying at 2.4K. I'm kind of eyeballing right now. Wait, did it not say? Oh no, okay, it did. Okay. Is our red herbs moving at all? It went down to 7.5. Will it go back up to 7.51? Or is it or is this now having a problem and I need to go fix this? This thing is giving me so much trouble today. Oh shit. Is that going down? Frick! Oh, it's not like we can't do another one, but darn it. Okay, we're gonna take a quick quick trip chat while we wait for people to join up. Quick trip chat. Just one real quick trip. I hope. Ice resistance means nothing. Okay. Well then you should be fine then. All right. You see this, BS? Wait till you see the power plant. I have no chill with this stupidity of how long this has taken me. This side's now giving me trouble because apparently... Oh, I see why! Bruh, that's why, okay. Thank goodness it was just me being stupid. Because I had to go eat and forgot to turn these back on. Get in there! Start making the powders again. Get in there. We need the red powder. To be fair though, that means I can actually get it out of my inventory now. So you go to the depot, and you go to the depot. We're gonna change, as you can tell, something has changed. Hope you get in there. There we go. As you can tell, something has changed. We're about to upgrade our healing abilities. Because this should now be at 1.2k. It's very slow still. I know how to make it more efficient, but I can't do that yet. So I expand this base again. I need to expand it one more time because I've learned something about the filling units. Right now they're doing okay and kind of sticking together. But you'll note something funny about this. Now I had to kind of cheat the system to do this. You see how the bottles are kind of now staying in junction with it. I force-fed from the depot directly myself after cutting it off from supply for a little bit to get this to max 50. Now, they are now completely synced. But if I want to make it faster, I'm gonna need one more. Now, we're gonna have enough room to put a miniature one over here, and then I'm gonna have to put a floater molding unit, because they each need 2 molding units. And that means I also need 2 more of these. And you see this has changed too. You'll notice the sub pack is now shoved in this corner, and is now just the I eat fibers for breakfast. Which there's a reason why I'm doing it this way too, because once it's finished, the only thing I have to do, because all it is it costs more, I think. Where is it? It'd be Citron instead. So yeah. Oh well, no, this one. This is what I want. What I'm looking for. So yeah, Buck Capsule B, which I'm gonna be switching to once we're done doing equipment with Blue. I'm gonna switch it to making money for me. And it's because we could also make these things too, but no one's asking for them yet. And that other outpost is insane. It wants me to give them my batteries, and I'm like, I have found a way that I could probably make that faster too, which we're gonna go discuss before we get moving. But these should be running pretty hard right now. You should be doing the same thing. Yeah, see? So I have locked them kind of in finally into a steady pace. However, the red dust was starting to shrink because I wasn't feeding it enough. Which that should be going up now, right? I think it went up right there. I just missed it. 7.49. Come on. Okay. That's what. I'll accept that. The fact that it's jumping back and forth between 8 to 9, that means it's kind of at a middle ground right now. I could probably do need one more, to be fair. So, it is time to make another one of these. I won't do it now, because we don't need to do it now, but I will be extending this again tonight. There'll be another one of these over here. This exact setup you see right here will be another one right here. And then that should stabilize the powders permanently. And that's also for the reasoning of when everything needs to be converted, all I gotta do is change everything over to something different. So let's say this needs to be citron. Well, I remove all these, put them into storage, remove all these, put them into storage, and fat stack the citron seeds, or actually here, and then plants here, whatever citron plants I've saved up, put them here. And let it start the cycle over. This switches to citron powder, does the same thing, and these could be switched to Farian, whatever the Farian refined object is called. It will turn it into that, and then the molders will turn the Farian refined object into a blue bottle, and then the blue bottles will get combined with whatever goes here, which in our case is just more red powder at the moment, which is why I need another one to make sure we don't get behind. Because we're going to need to go up to 10 per creation. You double check that, make sure I'm not saying dumb stuff. Yeah, we're going to need to go up to 10 per creation instead of 5. So we'll need double the amount of bottles created and double the amount of red powder created. AKA red herbs, that's what I'm going to call them now. But okay, that's that one. We're done with here, hopefully. Hopefully that fixed that issue. Let's go to the main, or no, to the power hub. I want to show you all the new power generator area. I had to fix the batteries a little bit. As you saw, I am now producing 3 different generators worth of batteries, which we'll quickly go over there, since we gotta go that way anyways. Actually, no, actually, we're closer over here. Alright, so, let me go into top-down view. Welcome to the new version of this. There are 2 battery packers now, but I've noticed something. Now, this is the one that's odd. Now, you'll note something different in this one. This is the one I was thinking about. I thought it was the other one. It's this one. You'll note that there's a problem happening with this one. That the amethyst parts are nowhere near being used. And that the powders have to build back up just to build one whole battery. And that's because of how long it takes to build one battery and how many powders it takes. So, and now the thing is, I'm actually not, and you'll notice one of my shredding units is kind of stopped. It's because it's actually maxed out, as you can see here. And the reason for that is because my main depot is full of it now. It's staying at 11K shredded, originium powder, which means I can give out more. So my plan is, once I extend the generator base again, is to put another unloader, where we basically got to figure out how to get another unloader to feed a packaging unit. Because we need 2 originium powder unloaders and 1 amethyst part unloader to make these efficient. They would be making more a lot faster if it weren't for that. It would be guaranteed every 10 seconds, but you see how much delay there is now? It's already made one, but it's got to wait for it to get back to 10 before it can do it again. So that is not efficient. So I've got to fix that. But that'll be my thing I'll do after camera tonight. Because we're going to use today's story mission to earn a bunch more stuff, let my medicine factory to do its thing, so we can make more money there, and hopefully be able to buy, because we're going to need quite a lot. We're actually going to need, like, I'm pretty sure we're going to need, like, actual 11K, because that's 110,000, just to buy another expansion and depot. The only other way I could do this, I could cheat the system, actually. Wait. See, this is what happened. This is what's been happening to me all day, chat. Frick. See, if I did it here, I could just... Ah, no, I have an idea. Oh no, my brain is ripped open again and gone, I see you, young one. I have done this stupid... Oh my. There's not enough room, I think, on this side to do it yet. Until I can move the pack up a little bit. There's definitely enough room to do it over here. So I have to turn this battery operator off for a second. We can't leave without doing this because this might fix my problem partially right now. At least for one of them. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Cut the supply. Cut the whole supply. It's faster to do it this way. I have an idea. Can't see. The only thing is one of them's gonna be a little awkward, so which one do I want? Probably the powder should be awkward. Because there's gonna be two of them. One can be direct, one can be awkward. Let's do it right there. Oh, wait, that might not. Ooh, that might not actually be enough room. Ooh. Well, no, because I can just curve it. It'll be fine. So we need to put you here then for now. I'll have to let's put down another. I'm doing this real fast because I have to do it this way. Preserve what we're doing. We'll recreate another one now later. We should go right there. Okay. And you need to move. So your input has to go. Oh, yeah, I can't have you there. This is a tricksy one for now. I'll do that for efficiency purposes. That. Okay. No, don't do that yet. Come on, let's set. So this need. We'll make this one amethyst parts. What? Oh, there you are. It's like, what the heck? And this needs to be Iridium powder. This needs to be Iridium powder. I'm gonna mirror this on the other side at some point. Okay. So let's connect those. This is gonna be the awkward one. Okay. How's that looking? Oh, I like that. Let's turn it on and see how she does. I'm not gonna connect it yet. I want to see how if they can keep up with like a 10-second interval. This thing is atrocious on how much it takes the powder over the other thing. I think it's, hold on, so we need this, so let's see where it goes now. So it's at 22, 23, 24, 25, so it's at 26. I think it's making profit. I think it's actually gaining. If it gets above 26. Oh, it might be set at 26. Hold on. I mean, I'm fine with that because that means it's perfect. If it was a little faster, I bet you would start making a profit. This is a stupid curve. But that's okay. We're just going to deal with that. Alright, how many you stored up? 6 already? Alright, let's start depositing. That's enough. We don't need to be a perfect. Okay, there we go. Start sending them out again. That should fix that problem entirely. This one, I've still got to... Now this one can solve its issue by me kind of finagling things around here. So let's move that stuff. You guys need to go away for now. We have to do this because this is what's going to make me not have to do this ever again for a long time. Yeah, you gotta go away for now. You gotta go away. Alright, bulk. Grab all of these. Oh wait, we can do that. That actually works. Yeah, perfect. That moves you up. And I need to put the unloaders back. Oh crap. Okay, put the unloaders back. Sure, it's probably just moving. Oh well. motor. Check, just a second. 1 second, chat. Need to be originally more. Okay. Alright, that's back to normal. That's back to normal. So now I gotta cut your supply off. So let's turn you off. But you're asleep? Oh yeah, because, yeah. Let's turn you off for a second. Let's stash grid. Stash grid. Stash grid. I'm gonna leave that shredder down there. Okay, so we want to try it right there. So I need to put one down so I can see what the spacing is going to look like, see how I'm going to do this. I might have to have one, a little curve in it. We'll have to see. Iridium powder. So those are straight for this one, not, huh? Yeah, so okay. I'd rather the iridium have to travel 1 extra block, like right there. That should be perfect. There. Now I've got to keep an eye on the powder and see. Can I put you here? Yeah, because I might need to put another set of grinders right there. And then put one tower on the outside right temporarily. We might need it, because we might need it. Although I'll have to swap you to the other side if I do that, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and do that now. Stash grid, let it build up. Move. Flop you around. Oop. Okay. Can I make a blueprint using this? Save blueprint? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna call this. I need iridium powder. I'm gonna call it battery powder. That way I can just keep name 1, 2, 3 for each one. For each rarity we go up. Which looks like there's a few rarities we're gonna go up. There's a blue one, there's a purple one, and an orange looking one. Okay. So let's call it battery powder. My brain can't spell that. Battery powder. Save. Okay, beautiful. Now, I want to, real quick, to finish this off. It looks like I had one, but I think at this point, the one I'm making right now is looking better. So put one there. Now we need what's it called? Ray? Yeah. So now we should not be problematic on that. That should be perfect. Oh, you're not connected. I was like, what the heck? You also need the power turned back on. Alright, but it's maxed out. Perfect. Start production again. It should start feeding efficiently. Alright. Beautiful. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna move you guys a little closer. Okay. that should hopefully start producing way more batteries. And you see how this one's still idle. So this is what's good about this is if it drops at all, this one's now become like a, I don't know what you call this, a backup unit that will feed that whole supply of 50 in there if it has to, which is very nice. It might get to the point where maybe it gets so good that 1 or 2 of these shut down, but right now I think we're still producing pretty fast. Alright. We're done there, finally. Okay, we're done. That should maximize it. Silly question, do you have your protocol storage in between your thermal generators and battery gigafactory so when the generators get filled up, the batteries automatically go into the depot? Let's see. You see, I just cascade them parts here, let one get filled up and add another. That gets filled, add another, etc. Till they have enough gens to rival a nuclear power plant. I don't think that's what she meant, but I mean, I don't know if I see the point of doing that either, though, Farseer. Let me read that again, make sure I'm not reading that wrong. So, you see, you missed the shape of my battery factory. I'd have to see it again. I thought you sent me a picture of that. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't see that. But so you said, do you have your protocol storage between your thermal generator and the battery? Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, that is interesting. I mean, that might do it. That might help there. It might mitigate the difference between it, but battery production is already so slow until you have at least 6 units running. Like, we're gonna need at least 2 more, maybe 4 more, to really make this proper once I make this place a lot bigger. Or I might do another small one somewhere else. But we're gonna total across all factories at least to get to where I'm trying to get to in my mind to be completely self-sufficient, never have to touch it again. We're probably gonna need at least, I know, 2 more for sure to keep up, because let me check something. How long are the other batteries take to craft? Are they all 10 seconds or are they even higher? So I guess the good benefit is, the one thing I will say that makes the batteries weird, the first level is actually kind of crummy. Because it's 10 seconds to make a very crummy, low level battery. I think this should have been a little faster. Maybe like 8 seconds. Not maybe like 5 would have been too much. But like 8 seconds versus a 10-second one, because these are going to be well worth more, even though they're going to cost us blue parts. These are going to be well worth more our time, because these will not only last freaking ridiculously longer until we get these later down the road, but at the same time, these can kind of I can just pseudo switch this. Once again, this is an easy switch. It's using the same powder, just 5 more per battery. All I'd have to do is switch each of my my parts, blue parts, on each of the packaging units. And it would automatically start doing blues. And with the rate that it's doing, that's what I wanted to go look at now that we've got that running. Let's go back to the main unit and kind of show what I've kind of have going on. Because the main actual thermal generators are over here for now, because I don't want to try to shove them into such a small spot right now, because I don't have too much space left in that one over there. So I'm kind of letting the main unit have the generators, because they're tiny. So, yeah, see? Okay, so this is how I know I've beat it. Because that's now at 50, and if I'm not correct, I bet you even my splitters, yeah, see, look what's happened. That is what I wanted. I have done it. It took me only, 4 hours. 4 hours to do it. I have done it. And also, this is now finished because, we're stacked up on the blue parts. So we do actually have the way to switch to blue parts. I just have to make more of these to meet the same demand. And switch the ones that are making these into blue. Because eventually we're not going to want these purples. We're going to want only blues. But what I think I'm going to do for now to keep the purples going for emergency is I'm just going to stack blues next to each other in this same shape. Just like, it's like, another one there, however many I'm gonna need. I'll have to count how many. Pretty sure one amethyst part is holding this entire factory together. Because that's the thing, these things seem to be like really, really efficient. But the product is going to take longer to make in these, I think, here. Let me see. 2 seconds versus, actually that's not much different, is it? It's just 2 seconds? It's the same, so never mind. So technically, that's exactly the same as that. It's just that's actually got a stupid belt design because I was an idiot and didn't understand how to do it at that time. But I'm leaving that there because there's no reason for it not to be there when I can just use the depot to do the rest of this. Because I'm using my main pack to make our parts, make our armor stuff, which our armor stuff's going to go over here. Here's something else too. Let me check my inventory real quick. Where are they? I don't use these for hardly anything else other than, I think, buildings, right? Let me double check. Buildings take them, right? If they don't, then that's even more crazy. Let's see. No, it takes parts. So, you probably never need more than 2 of these. Do I even? I think I have one. Does I have one somewhere else? It does surprise me how efficient this is. That this has helped me through the whole game. That means the only thing I need to do here is switch it to blue. Whatever the blue would need, which let's see what the recipe would entail. So Originium crust would not change. I would just have to change the fibers to the blue stuff. Okay. We do need one thing that is missing that I've got to create. We do need a standalone that's not turning them into parts. That's just doing this. Kind of like I did with the fibers right here. So I'll probably have to create that. Do I have any outputs left? I don't. This is where it's this is why we need to do story. That's why I can't do anything now. We're kind of at a standstill now. So we need to go do story now and try to get more stuff unlocked. And I'm letting my buck pills build up. So that way we can have enough money to what's it called? Also, I have learned that, and this is, I forgot to ask this in chat yesterday. Or if I did, I forgot to read the answer like a dum-dum. I found out MK2 drills do drill regular resources as well, and at a higher rate. So, yeah. What is it? 2 frustrated UWSD scientists are trying to look for missing medical samples. We'll come back to that. I can't go there right now. We need to go do story. I can't be getting distracted. Story! Oh, did you? The shape? Let me see. Let me go back. Oh, now, funny thing is, I turned my purple battery factory into a giant rectangle that produces so many batteries it's overwhelmed the protocol stash. Mine probably will eventually, but I'll have to see. So you made a rectangle. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of what I did, but not maybe. I'll have to see what you mean by like rectangle. Like, I assume you're using the output of either the pack unit, or you're probably using the outputs along the depot to help feed into it and create the loop. Because it is easier to create almost like not cylinders, like basically rectangles / square shapes do obviously work better because it's a square. So yeah, they do. Didn't know that, did you? I didn't either, to be fair. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. And I'll tell you why I had to do this. My amethyst started going negative. Not like it didn't run out, but it started basically draining because I was making way too many purple bottles, plastic bottles out of them for the medicine. So as it started to drain, I'm like, uh-oh, what do I do? I've literally harvested every amethyst field I've found in this game so far. What do I do now? So I was like, wait a minute. Does it work like a normal factorial logic? Does the better drill do more? So I went and changed the master field, the one that has like 6 of them in it, to almost all MK2s. Instantly fixed the problem. Only using the depot? Okay, so yeah, you've kind of got it to where I'm trying to get everything similar to it as well. I want them to run almost in shafts, like rectangle, square-like shapes. They can line up with the depot or line up in some way in a square shape, in some sort of square shape, even if it's a little crooked, kind of like the crooked Tetris pieces in the hacking, or the circuitry rather. So I copied the square and pasted next to the first one. See, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what my blue, that Therium one, is the first most efficient version of creating the refined Therium versus what I did originally with the Amethyst before I got the depot. One could argue I should have just built that in a straight line in the beginning, but hey, you know, sometimes I'm an idiot. But Arknight, go to the drills. Yeah, I've already did that. I already did all that, Celia. If you're trying to prove it wrong, I can tell you that it's not, okay? Because I literally watched it change. It even says on the drill, unless you're seeing it for your, I'll show it for your sake. Don't argue with me, bro. I literally did this earlier. Why do you think there's some missing? So, I'm going to read this to you. I'm going to read the first one. The original one before we go to the MK2. Requires power. This mining rig can mine Originium ore and Amethyst ore. Market performance, blah, blah, blah. That's not important. Okay? Must be connected to the power grid with adequate power to work. This mining rig can mine Therium ore and other minerals. The MK2 upgrade of the electric rig features an improved drill bit, hardness, improved performance in rugged environments. Now, it doesn't tell you flat up that it's actually improvement, but it does. I can tell you without a fact, or without a doubt. I can tell you without a doubt that this fixed it. Because I had nothing but MK1s on all of my amethysts. And every single amethyst region has been harvested that I have access to. So when I put the MK2 on it, because it was going, okay, so it was like this. Alright, well, since we're going to do this right now, I guess, since Celia doesn't believe me, let's go back to the pack, and I'm going to bring up my storage to show you what I mean, what was happening. Because I have to look at it to give you an example. So you see how it's at 10.9 right now? You see how it went back up to 11? Originally, it was constantly ticking down. It would go 10.9, 10.8, 10.7, 10.6, 10.5, and then in the moment I went and put the MK2 drills all over the six spot, the one that has 6 of them, it immediately stopped doing that and immediately went back to 11K. So I do know they're giving me more. It's because they're harvesting it faster. And because they're harvesting it faster, the depot can transport more at a time once the counter of the belt-free transfer counts down. So like every 10 seconds, I think it's like almost like 5 now, instead of originally it was only making it 3 before it would get transferred. So it's overall sending more. And see, I made so many MK2s and I put them on everything out of virtue of building so many. Then you actually upgraded your industry without you even knowing it. This is why I say, I love the tips in some ways, but trust me, you talking to a master factory builder right now. Someone who is a machine enthusiast to the point of, eventually this is going to look like a Tetris grid of efficiency. as it gets bigger. And I'm also, because I'm doing certain things, I may not even have to have it a certain size at certain points. I won't need as much extensions as I would normally have to, if I was being a little more sloppy with it. But it's not 3 a second, or it's, well, if it is, well, wait, if it's 3 a second, then it means it's doing double. Because if the other was 3 basically every 10 seconds, because the protocol stash takes, or hold on, let me go do a normal drill as an example that's over here, because I haven't changed these two yet. So yeah, so every 3 seconds it's going to, or let it do its thing here. So yeah, it's 10 seconds for the depot. So in 10 seconds, yeah, see, that's why. Because the reason why it's happening is it's barely having time to get anything in there. There's about basically 2 to 3 in there at most, at times. Yeah, see, that might have been, that was barely 2. So because the other one's 3 every whatever seconds, that means that's why that's better. So it is an upgrade to the industry. That's why I'm going to change them all eventually, but some of them aren't really necessary. That's just a twofer over there. I changed the main Originium one somewhat as well, so it should not be touched. That Originium should be coming out, man. So it's like, I did part of the work last night. Like, I set up everything. I did part of it last night. Spent 4 hours this morning. From this morning till when I got food, when Mom got back. It's been a crazy factory building day. That's why I want to go do some story now. Because it's time to let this cook for a while. That way, if any issues occur, I'll know what to fix. And see what needs to be focused next. I also gotta let my buck pills build back up because I had to kill the supply for so long. I fixed that last night. I did the buck powder stuff last night. I did the generator stuff this morning. I went the wrong way. Wrong way. But we's ready now.
This is the mountain path that Director Chin mentioned.
Look,
So I need
there's
to build
the power plateau. Oh, that rift is terrifying.
Oh yeah, I see that. What the frick? We're supposed to get over there? Oh. Wait, is there a path? Oh yeah, right here. It's like, what the heck?
Supervisor Perlica, what's the situation at your place?
We've met Yvonne.
Oh, wait.
She's safe.
Let me let this
Tata,
talk. I gotta switch our healing items.
Prototype has been upgraded. We're taking it along the mountain path to reach the Origin Load Spring.
The Origin Load Spring is severely affected by the Blight eruption. The hub has yet to establish contact with that area. Please be careful out there.
Oh, nice. I have the core pack doing all the parts and all the armor stuff and all that. Basically all the basic, excuse my language, the basic, basically refinements, things like that. I don't need any more citron right now. I'm gonna grow plenty of it anyways. Oh, I don't have too much reed though. Is that firebug? Scorch bug? Yeah, firebug. Scorchy bug. Alright, we're in the mountains of the Great Pass. Whoa. I need scanner. I see, okay, hold on.
We should let nature take its course.
Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. And there's our upgrade, chat. We won't be doing, you won't be seeing this happen, but there's our upgrade. That, yes. That plus the other big one, that means we upgrade our equipment in the next episode. Absolutely. And some firebugs are up here. That's nice. We need more of this. Okay, we're not gonna do that right now, but good to know. It looks to be a rabbit thing this way.
Yep.
Oh, and Orleans.
Oh, really? I guess Endfield finds it valuable.
Ah, more bullets. Boleta.
Yep.
Okay. So we will be coming back to you at another time. It's marked on the map, that's all I care about right now. This way? Yeah, this way. Oh, whoa!
Thank goodness you're okay.
You absolute game. What was that jump scare? It's an anime game. What is it? I swear, you think you're part Resident Evil as well.
I sense danger.
And considering
This one
that's the
won't
sound
go
I'm
easy.
hearing, I swear I need blonde hair right now. Okay, anyways. Guys, you have these things locked in cages?
All very well.
Perfect as this wind.
I gotta do hers. I need to remember to trigger hers and mine at the same time when I do that combo. Yeah, like that. Okay, now. Ow, ow, ow.
Perfect as this wind.
Nice. Whoo, okay. I didn't heal because we don't have our thing set. I almost forgot again. We need to quickly set our team's medical now to buck pills. Almost forgot. Okay, good enough for now. They're the only ones on the team that matter right now.
Returning is my strength.
There we go. So much better. Hey, tart peppers. We need a lot more of these. Alright, getting distracted. I hear so many zombies somewhere. I'm not sure where. You up here? Oh, yeah.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
I can get the hit mine in time. So the only problem with doing it that way is I have to wait to do his after we do ours. I just didn't do it that way. He's dead anyways. They strike like 3 times.
We've done it! Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
We won. That's what matters.
Okay, let me repair you real quick. Cause you're on the way. Okay, here. Try right there. Oh, this is oh no, wait. Oh, I see. This one's kind of easy because there's only 2 shapes. That probably could only fit there, to be fair. But wait, no. Ooh, this one. Hold on. What about maybe? I don't think that's enough room. It's not. Ah, wait. There we go. That one was a lot easier. Some of them are a little harder. The more pieces they have, the more complicated the shape tends to be fair. Oh, we can go to Cooper and get paid. Yes. I'm up to 18 of them now. Alright, so we're trying to head... Which way? I'm very confused. Oh, that's the bridge we fell down. Okay. So we gotta head back down. Anything special over here? Orleans? Is there an Orleans? Yep. Okay. Thought so. Can't trick me, game. What is that down there? Oh, it's birds. Oh. Really?
Yep.
Where'd it go? What? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Alright, hold on. I may have to let it reset. Can't get it to come back up this way. Alright, then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to jump down. Ah, not like that though. Uh-oh, we're dead. I'm coming to get you. I just jumped down this way. I don't know why I did it that way. Being
We usually
extra
bother
dumb right now.
to give light.
Only 3 Orleans left for this region. How do you get back up from here, though? Oh, that way, I guess. Oh, more of that. That was a really thin bridge to walk on. I knew that might happen. Oh, wow, it just put you right back where you were. Well, at least it doesn't hurt you.
Stay alert. Watch your step, people!
All there.
Get out of order. Just do that then.
Incoming! Unknown hazard!
Ow. I got excited.
I shall sweep the rest. Returning is my strength.
I see. So he has to hit. I see. So I see what his special situation is. Yes, he's now. Oh! Does he stun them when he does that? Wait, Wolfguard. Me and you might need to have a discussion about this. Thank goodness you're going to be on my fire team. So your special situation when it meets the conditions is you might automatically stagger them, which, as a fan of stagger in other games that have mechs in it, that is quite intriguing. Oh, it's a regular bunny rabbit. Alright, we're almost at fast travel. That's how we get back up. This way, I suppose. Okay. Let's head back down. Alright.
The Origin load spring lies before us. It's quite close to the ether test site. But this also means it might be severely affected by the Blight.
I keep seeing breaker vandalism and signs along the way.
Endman, a tough battle may lie ahead.
No,
We must
we're
be
ready, and if we're not, we can always do it next episode, and I'll
just
blow
got
them
a
away
little
with
better.
blue gear.
We could really use a break.
Understood. Exploration level increased. Operator level cap is now the minimum enemy level is now various areas is 30 now. Oof. That is good because it's better. I can always dumb it down like it says if I have to. If I need to get some lower level items of some sort, but we ain't worried about it right now. Oh, hey, put me past my safe. Hey, authority level 34, beautiful. Got a bunch of parts, or kits, it looks like. Alright, rest. Wait, why
Everyone is rested.
Wait, what?
Orignium will carve a path for us.
Why did it desync my team?
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission. Lead us in our next step forward, Administrator.
It must be because I had to do a cutscene. Hold on, let's talk to
Ready
Perla.
to go, Endman?
That's what I'm assuming. It must be because I'm still in cutscene mode.
Oh, me three! I'm totally ready to take on 10 Angoloi in a single battle. What about you,
Arknights, fun
Tata?
fact,
Fully
raising
rested?
development levels in a region purifies ore veins, leading to higher values, which is great because that means
Let's
I'll
move
never
out,
have to worry about it ever again now. Once that happens. I do have development level pretty high though, so it must have to level up quite a bit before it really truly starts to make the veins get better purity. Because all my veins still say low purity, and I'm on regional development level 6. Does it say when it does another one? So what does this one say? Oh, Valley Pass. Oh, they have to do them at one at a time. Okay, so that one affected the hub. Ah, it's because these haven't been upgraded as much. Okay. So Valley Pass hasn't been affected as much, which is why. And now look, and these start affecting Aubrey Quarry after that. Okay. It's because it hasn't gotten there yet. I didn't know it did it one at a time. I thought it was a flat rate increase across the board. It's only been upgrading the hub's purity until now. That makes sense. So we got to keep getting that what's called even higher. That's also where I get more charter stuff technically. That's why I keep trying to do more like development off camera. Okay, we made it over here. Oh, I want to look out off the distance here. Probably heading that way and then around, I assume. To that way. It's a lot larger map than I thought it was gonna be. Well, let me make sure I don't have anything in my inventory. I do actually. Ah, formula hub emergency ration. Nice. More orbals. Ah, so that has to be planted in the what do you call it? At least I think. We'll have to see if it works in a planter. If it don't, then we'll just plant it in our new farm simulator garden. Okay. Make sure we get our HP back.
This reminds me of campfires in the wildlands. Both seem to share the same warmth.
Oh, what the? Huh?
Orlin is a fragment of a shattered universe.
That one came to me.
This one traveled massive distances.
I've never seen that. That was
right
cool.
before us.
Supervisor Perlica, this is the final stretch of the mountain path. Pass through this place, and you'll reach the family apartments of the UWST crew. We don't know what's happening in that place. Let's hope everyone's all right.
Down the hill, mission complete.
Hello? Hello?
Up.
Does anyone copy?
So far, so good. Wow, we just left moments ago.
Good. Then I caught you in time. I hope you still remember the user instructions for Tata.
You're calling it Tata too. It's a super cute and lovely name, right?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Your habit just rubbed off on me.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Back to business. You used Tata in dangerous ways, but that data proved crucial. I tweaked a few performance parameters during repairs. Let's just say I gave it an upgrade. You can now use Tata normally to scan for blight cores. Now, I'll remind you that my baby bot is a delicate prototype, so you better take care of it. Do whatever you can to keep it safe.
Great. Now we don't have to worry about the blight blocking our path anymore.
Don't celebrate just yet. We should play things safe and avoid unnecessary power consumption. First, connect Tata to a Protocom signal tower before scanning the entire area for blight cores, just like what you did at the science park.
I remember that a signal tower with the same parameters has been deployed in our next destination, the Origin Load Spring.
That's right. I was just about to tell you that. Oh, please, please, please take proper care of Tata. Make her mommy's got a ton of tests in store for her wobbly baby bot.
Don't worry. We'll definitely keep it safe. Let's confirm the map data for the next area before we start moving.
Alright.
We're taking this mountain trail, and it leads to the Origin Load Spring of the UWST. Like the Abery Quarry, the Load Spring was once a cornerstone that made Valley 4 a success. But the place was largely abandoned after the crisis that took place 20 years ago. There's a mining camp to the south. Family members of the UWST crew
It turns a 6-second mine
here leads to the
into a
old mines
3-second
and the
mine.
logistics area
Nice.
respectively. In the past, almost all of the Originium used by Valley 4 was supplied by these mines. Local mining byproducts were also used as raw materials by the science park. The logistics area used to be the main mineral ore transport route. The early freight road was built here as well. Together, they established connections to multiple frontier regions of the valley. Between these two areas, the UWST marked out a containment zone that they called the Cradle of the Ages. The place still bears the scars of a past disaster. Once we get through this area, the power plateau shouldn't be far.
Okay. Did you walk me down there and hold it? No. Okay. Oh, there's something here, I bet you. What is that? Why is there an air vent? Is that a jump thing? Oh, frick! Okay, yep. Yeah, stand on this device to automatically unleash a powerful jet that propels one to high places unreachable with normal jumps. Mountaineer. I pushed all the ladders off and left myself 2 days worth of food and water. We don't have enough people in the camp. Nobody knows when the blighted shockwaves would stop, and nobody knows if more pipe faces would charge into the place if the shockwaves do stop. We need more intel. I shall use the mountain trails to observe the situation from various locations. Burgaloids, never underestimate human endurance and strength.
Yep.
Okay. That was cool. I don't think we can get to that. Looks like I was gonna say there might be one there, but there's nowhere that leads. Alright. It's another fast travel up here. Also hear ore lane somewhere.
Why is Tata so excited? Is it because of its functional upgrade? Do you want to try it out? I totally understand how you feel. Every time I learn a new move, I start itching for my next fight with a true master.
You seem to have good understanding of Tata's emotes. Which we already knew that because we read the text.
Tata's emotes convey a rich variety of fine emotions, you know? Come on, Tata. Show us what you've got.
I got no idea what this means. It means surprise. Want to reach the protocol signal tower. Want to check out Chen's new moves? Let's see, want to reach.
You're happy to be traveling again. That's what you're trying to tell us, right, Tata?
No, it's the middle answer.
And I think Perlica's emote is trying to tell us this. Enough, team. We should get moving.
Okay, Chen, you're gonna get slapped. I would not test Perlica's patience like that. Wow. Okay. And then, no, Inman, no, don't do it. Ah. I think I might be turned into a frog later for responding to that. Oh man. All right. Good. That's up and running. I'm gonna check one more time down here and see if there's anything good. There is something coming up. I don't see anything up here. Nah. Luckily it's a pretty narrow path so far. It's not got too much exploration for this part compared to what the quarry felt like. And the
Careful.
Science
Breaker
part.
camp right ahead.
Oh, we've been cut off now. Okay.
We getting buggers?
Yeah, we have absolutely. It is a why you on fire?
Step down.
This campsite proves that they've been in this area for quite some time.
These land breakers are camped right between the Originium Science Park and the Origin Load Spring. Are they trying to block the way?
I mean, clearly. I mean, that's for these guys being kind of orc-like. This actually seems very this is what an orc would do if they were trying to block the way. There'd be orc battle camps every bloody where. These, like I said, the pipe faces or the land, what they call they're probably the closest thing to an orc in this game we're probably gonna get.
Over there.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, what the hell? There's multiple anchors out there.
Whoa, so many anchors. I thought you'd only see something like this up
Oh,
north.
this is bad, isn't it? Wouldn't there be tons of Alkaloid then?
Anchors.
Well, also a coincidence, huh?
Fiona, give me a scan of the area ahead of us. Focus on the distribution of ankyloid hosts and clusters.
I'm reviewing the data as we speak. Wait, is there something wrong with the readings? There isn't a lot of Ankyloid in this area.
What is it, Perlica?
It only took a single anchor to deal a major blow to our hub base. This area has 3.
Yeah,
The low
there's
local
nothing.
ankyloid count hardly makes sense. We might be running into a serious problem, Endman.
What are we up against exactly?
So they definitely interact with each other,
Those
the
anchors
Ether
took
and
out
the
the freight
Original.
road of the logistics area.
And
We
what
need to
the
find another
anchors
way to
do.
reach the power plateau, team. UWST logs mention a vertical shaft in the Cradle of the Ages. It should grant passage to the power plateau, but the cradle has been sealed away for 20 years.
The Cradle of the Ages. That was where the Endmen...
You're Endfielders, right?
Yes, we are. You seem troubled. Do you need help?
I'm Alia. We were supposed to salvage the area for supplies, and then all those land breakers showed up out of nowhere. We were lucky that a breaker from the pack saved us, but the enemy still outnumbered us. I found a chance to make my way here, and I wanted to see if I can find help.
A breaker helping the UWST? Can it be...
It's quite possible. Take a breath, young lady. Tell us how to reach the rest of your group. We'll head over there immediately.
Oh, thank Talos. Use that elevator over there to reach them. I'll probably get in your way during battle, but I know this place pretty well. I'll figure out a way to return to camp and get more reinforcements. Please, go and save the rest of the crew.
You'll need to find out what actually happened. Let's focus on rescuing the others first.
Support the member of that member of the pack. Are we about to be introduced to someone else? Because I have a feeling. Technically he's with me, by the way, but no. But he's not actually. Not in the story. He's not. In the story, he's like off exploring as well. What is this for? Up there? Yep, I see it. Painter, my head's hurting. I don't think I can draw this. I can reference the photo and a dash of imagination to paint the great Originium Oak, but I can't. It always feels that I'm missing something. I think it's called epicness. Should have not brag about this from the beginning. A crowd of pleasing panoramic painting of the great Originium Oak in 3 days. What was I thinking? Just do my best, I guess. I'll just end up scrubbing plates at the camp if I lose.
Orlin. I guess Endfield finds
see, this area is a new area, so that was New Orleans. Those two had to look like 39 for this area. That's a lot. This area is going to be big, isn't it? Is there going to be an outpost down there? Is that what that is? Is that the plateau itself, or is that an outpost? Alright, we came up that way. We gotta go this way. Alright, to the bottom.
Someone actually built an elevator here.
Seems like an old facility they had before the freight road was completed. Lucky for us.
Uh-oh.
It's still working.
Wait, what's happening? The game will perform a quick up. Uh-oh.
He should be the
What
only
time?
member of the pack who received the mission.
1900
Let's
hours.
get some intel about those unusual
It'll take
anchors.
about 10
These
minutes.
trails look fresh. Try scanning them and see if we can find out anything else.
So we might, let's scan this real quick, and then we might not be able to continue at the moment. Apparently the server's gonna go down for about 10 minutes for an update. Let's open up what I can open up. A lot of glow bugs in here.
Yep.
And not right now. But yeah, it sounds like so I gotta look up where. Wait, what? That maintenance is today? I guess so. I mean, why would it be warning me right now? Oh, you stupid little Orlean, come back here.
Yep.
You're going down to the bottom, aren't you? You are.
We usually bottle them to give light.
But let me grab as much as I can before it resets here. We're probably gonna have to wait until that resets to continue. Wait, when is 1900 hours, gentlemen? I need to look at this up. I always forget. There's also something to repair up here. Whoa, that's
dangerous is up ahead.
clearly a boss.
Fully prepared.
Let's try to avoid him so I can just do this. See if we can do this fast. Damn, I haven't logged in today. Yeah, you probably need to. See, they're using China time, you forgot. Yeah, it's true, they are. So that's why I'm trying to think what's 1900 hours for us. Ooh, this is a... See, I didn't think so. What about... Oh, well, that's stupid, so why would I go there? Too many there. Interesting. This one's gonna be weird. Too many there. So maybe that. Too many there. Okay. Let's get the long pieces in here first. Because I gotta find out where I can get a 1 to be. That's not a 1. Like that? No, that's too many there. So it must go over here. Where does that mean you go? There? There. 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 Ooh, okay, so that can't be it. See, when it's 3 pieces in there like this, it is a little more scrappy. See, I put too many there. Is the thing. That puts too many there. That puts too many there. Oh, wait. That might not. Oh, no, it does. It puts too many there. What about there? Ah, there it is. See? Yeah. Had to make a B-2 bomber. That's what that looks like, straight up. They definitely make actual shapes. I've noticed that.
Stay alert. This hostile poses a significant threat.
Alright. What level are you? 35? Let me look this up, see what time it is, see if I have to be concerned on how far this is. What is 1900 hours in Eastern PM time? $7 p.m. We've got 30 minutes. So let's do this boss right here then. Where's the little mini boss?
Got
Get
my
up.
eyes peeled for an opening.
All variables within estimates.
Step down!
Crap. That was dumb. I'm also freaking changed the wrong character.
Returning is my strength.
Definitely really dangerous.
Sweep the rest. Raging wind. Perfect with this wind.
Careful now. Don't push it.
Incredible move!
Returning is my strength.
We've done it! Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dally. Violence is never our objective. Move forward.
Alright, he's done. Select the bullets. There we go. Let's try to get down here before 30 minutes kicks us. Go. We'll come back for that. That's gonna take too long. Because they're on my level. Go. Uma speed! Alright, let this cutscene happen. I sent you my factory and said the reason I built it like that. You might call me insane for building like that, but I'm going to send you my Wu-Lang battery tower. Yep. I thought so. Always one. Also, this, as you can tell by the accent, you can probably tell she might be related to somebody.
And you told Mr. Yue we got the mats back. You carried the wounded. As for you,
hello.
You were already here, and there was. Hold on.
Wait, what? Sound like she walks. Mom walked in. First.
Is it my dream? Oh, the enemy is here.
Sleeping enemy is here.
Why is the enemy here?
It's on automate.
You know each other or something? Didn't Alia mention someone from the pack? It can't be this teensy-weensy girl, right?
I wouldn't underestimate.
Teensy weensy? I am Rosina Wolfberg-Lupino, prima elite of the pack, future capo, and strong arm of the dawn. Remember this well.
This is Rossi, Wolfgard's younger sister. Both are members of the pack and longtime partners of Endfield. Rossi usually spends most of her time at the pack dealing with family issues.
It's all because my irreliable brother, who neglects family duties, someone had to clean up all the mess. I'm so sorry. I mean, I hope Cataldo didn't give you any trouble. If I ever got my hands on him.
Thank you for helping the
Well,
local
keep
crew.
in mind also, she's the alpha of their
Why
pack.
are you here?
So this means that she
Don't
could
remember
be
asking
technically,
you that.
hypothetically stronger than Wolfguard.
Well, it's oh, right. It's
Which
private
just
business.
baffles me.
I got some private business with Cataldo.
Oh,
People
I
from
don't have
Up
one.
Team C7 told me came to Valley 4. I'm not sure because
Hold on, I'll look at your factory in just a second, Parcer. I'll see what it looks like. I wanted to get this before 30 minutes go up. Who, me?
I heard something about the enemy's awakening, so I sneaked. I intended to pay you a visit. But then I
Sneaked
found
out.
that the locals here needed help.
True queen of a pack.
Filipino family won't just stand by and do nothing.
It's like when you see, like, in those old stories when, like, the queen had to sneak out because too many responsibilities. This is someone they wanted to meet.
But
It's
did
crazy.
you really
She could be a
lose
6-star
your
spire. She could be. That's what I'm thinking. Like I said,
It's all true then. You really can't remember those legendary things you did before? You unleashed your Originium Art 100 years ago and left the Aurora of Telos too. You forgot about that too.
sadly, yes. That's theoretically unsound.
They say Talos 5 shattered because you threw it into the ether side. You remember that?
Interesting. So what did I do to become at that last second? If I had the power to throw a moon?
Do you recall going deep underground alone, wiping out 2,000 anchors in one strike, and leaving a massive crater on the surface?
It's getting way out of my league. You see, you can tell it's true because you can see Perlica
Admit, you really
even knows
forgot.
he did that. See, you could argue, oh, maybe she's like dolling it up a bit because, you know, she's younger, she, you know how you have imaginations are more powerful when you're younger, so you could argue maybe she's like spicing up the story, but when you look at Perlica's response and how I don't remember that and thinking this is out of my pay grade, she's very disappointed because she realizes he has no idea how powerful he really is. Must have been fighting a fat frog. Was it? Huh? You threw a moon into. That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry. Are you disappointed?
How could this be? Oh, no. Sorry, just ignore what I said. The most important thing is that you are safe, Annie.
We can talk about the Endman later, Rossi. Can you give us a sit rep?
I rushed to this place when I saw the anchor fall. I ran into a UWST crew on the way. I joined them and went to their camp.
There's
But
no
a few
camp
of the
around here.
salvaging crew didn't return. I got a little worried, so I came out here to look for them. And you saw what happened next.
Yeah, you destroyed their existence.
Things are super duper busy at the camp. The locals really need all the help
Must
they
have
can
had
get
a
with everything.
Otago on it,
Once they learn
exactly.
you are here,
Yeah,
they'll
because
definitely
yeah, for
feel
my
a lot
universe, for
safer.
me being Inman, 100%. The final
Do you have
boss of whatever
anything
the
on the
entities
overall
it brought
situation of
forward
the
against
origin
us must have been a
lodespring?
giant frog.
There aren't
I
that
must
many
have
Anglois
lost
here.
my shit.
Something doesn't add up.
Just like I
This
did
area
when
was
I
already
was
a total
fighting it in
mess when
Star
I arrived.
Wars. And I
As
just
for your
unleashed
concerns about
dark
the
side.
Anglois,
It's funny that that's how I beat it.
baffles me as well.
Eventually, like...
Just remember something. There's a search and rescue crewmate at the clinic.
Oh, I gotta go grab something in a second.
Alphas. His SAR team combed through the old mines.
Alphas.
So you should have what you've been told to share. I'm about to help the crewmates move the supplies back to camp. I can take you there.
Yep. Yeah, actually, I do need to find my way there, because I need to know
That'd
if
be
it's
great.
another outpost, and that's even better. Because some of these outposts might end up being backup outposts for me to just throw a random shit onto it. Alright, we are in motion. In the motions. No, I'm gonna leave these here. They're marked. We'll come back. It'll give me a reason to explore.
People here don't look panicked at all.
Let's get to
Many
the camp.
experienced miners settled here after
What time is
recovery.
it? Yeah, oof, yeah.
I believe they helped
You can
keep
run
the
a little
situation
faster. I
under
know you're
control.
way faster than that wolf girl. Come on. Run faster. Have a Uma behind you. I'm literally a
So,
horse lady. So
Did Catello ever tell you about me? I'm just really curious
Oh, hi,
about what he
Lucky.
said about me.
I'll come back
I
for
don't
you
want
too.
him to give our admin
Oh.
some weird impressions.
Don't worry, he's not a talker.
I that is hilarious, man. All right, keep moving. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's Tata. There's Alia.
We are
We
here.
are at the camp.
This is the clinic.
They have
of the mining
bikes.
camp.
Can I have one of these bikes?
You made it back! And there's not a scratch on you! Wonderful.
All thanks to our admin and friends.
You killed everyone by yourself. Yeah, I was gonna say. We didn't do much
Is
actually.
medical officer UA inside?
He just took a 5-minute break, and he's already back at work. The clinic used to be pretty empty with hardly any visitors. But it's now been filled with injured people, and we're running out of beds.
I can imagine. Our medical staff at the hub base also have their hands full. Can your surgeon handle all this work on his own?
Surgeon Yue has been here for years, and he hasn't asked for help. He's an experienced medical officer from the HAS, and his treatments always
from
work.
Haas,
We have
aka
faith
Hong
in
Kong
him.
Academy of Sciences.
You can find him in the clinic right now. I'm gonna stick around and help our nurse. Extra hands will help get things done.
Okay, get to it. The people here need your help.
All right then. You guys head in and ask around. I will talk to the crewmates
That's
we
what I was
just
thinking.
saved.
Every
They
time I say
probably have
Haas, I'm
some
thinking
clues
I'm gonna
about
say
what's going on
Hoth,
outside.
like the Hoth.
No problem.
We'll
We'll split our forces and share any new findings we come across.
Of course. Perlica, Chen, and administrator. Catch you later.
All right. I like, by the way. I know he's not technically here, but like, you see this, right? She'd be ripping him a new one right now if he was here right now. But it's just, I find it funny. He's like, no, we all know where Wolfguard is, following me the whole time. He's gonna take a gander around. Oh, there's a store here too. And there's some minerals nearby. What do you have? Welcome to Fraser's shop. I've got very nice things at equally nice prices. No returns sold though. What you got? Oh. These are the next level rarity of, we call it promotion items. Well, that's not. I don't know. These are data files that we're gonna have to buy at some point. Not gonna waste it on it right now, though. I don't need Ferium components. I'm actually gonna start making those like candy soon. Oh, that burger's in here. Old Man John's burger. The Valley Pie. Meat stir fry. Must be good meat. So this is a food shop. Okay. How do we get real quick? Oh. It must be upstairs. So I've marked another repair apparently. Aha, more blue! Whoa, hello file. I see you on the table over there. UWST Crew Discussion 1. I'm old. These flowers and plants are my only companion. And I'm not that old anyway. I still got what it takes to fight the rock buggers. And I've seen bigger anchors than those three. There's nothing to fear, children. I mean, if it's true, then man, you got a savage working in your herb department. Oh, that was for the investigation. Nightmares from the past.
A rarity in the wildlands. We'll make
It's
good
a
use
new
of it.
investigation. Alright, do I have any left? I do. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for a minute, because I'm gonna make more later off camera, but these are gonna preemptively just be here. We'll be back with us later, bye! Just moves in. I've literally turned into the epitome of an actual American industrial complex. Not gonna lie. We can't look around too much, but I do want to go grab this Calconix over here, or whatever this is. This might be the new one. The Adrionics or whatever? We'll see in a minute. Looks like it. Yep. Or Orionics. Okay. Whoa, this is cool. Whoa, oh, I'm not gonna lie, other than this being unsafe because it's made out of blood, it just, like, what do you call it, sheet metal or whatever? But, I do like this, though.
Yep.
Oh, who lives here? Ah! No way. It's a Peter Pan hideout hiding back here. Oh, we're not, naughty little knight, no obedient little knight, okay. Alright, so we'll come back to that. We can't do that right now. It reminds me of the thing from, Baldur's Gate that me and James dealt with. Oh, there's something here. Memo, an observer. Every time I see a soul brooding in despair, someone giving up on life or humanity itself, I bring them here. 2 freshly roasted fillets and 2 bottles of drinks. Nothing about life is unsurmountable. This was a place covered in hills just over 20. This was a place covered in hills 20 years ago. We detonated the Great Originium Oak to destroy Astarin. Ah, that must have been its name. This action of ours created the gash upon the land. People talk about Astarin with fear. I don't. The incident revealed the power of the humanity to me. So I've spent years talking about this to countless individuals. Only the Lupo girl, who just arrived 2 days ago, understood the gist. Now that one has a great future ahead of her. She's talking about probably Rossi, because of her. Oh, look, that was another part of the investigation. Probably talking about Rossi and how she was going over exactly what he did in the final battle. She must have been very much there, probably. Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, we're still missing number 2. UWST crew discussion number 3. Can you change your menu? It's been 20 years. Look at this pathetic selection. Aggregate meat roast, roasted meat with aggregate, meat with roasted aggregate. Seriously now, can't believe you wasted that perfect Nedworm I caught. Old slacker fool. And you're the worst patron. And you're the worst patron ever. Do you know why you complain about the menu? Because you keep coming back. Can't believe I have to serve your royal atrocious pie hole. Royal? For 20 years? Oh, that's a cool printer. Why do we give everything eyes in this universe? What in the world? I do think that's gonna be a thing. I think we're gonna just start doing that for some reason. Guess it's like, makes the mind think it's a little bit more, I don't know, acceptable, down to earth, more, makes you feel more calm. Almost said less calm. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna have to log out for now. I'll have to look for, oh, is that it? A complaint about delivery fees. 500 T credits just for delivering a few notebooks to Meropolis? What blight tree is this? Are those notebooks getting delivered to the Endman with the mighty Dajong? Okay, that was kind of good. Alright, I'm gonna log it out right here for now before I do anything else. We can't go over anything. Oh, wait. Let me claim operational database. I got a new energy alluvium. Okay. Alright, let's log out for now. We do an Uma then? No, it's only gonna be 10 minutes, it said. Well, it said 1900 to 1910. So it's probably only gonna take about 10 to 30 minutes. It's still early enough to keep going the stream, because as long as it don't take them to like 9:30, then we can still keep going a little bit. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna end it here for the moment. It's got to be a short part 1 to the Blighted, is what the new part is called. So, theory craft time? No, because I don't want to fill the episode too much, and then we have to go back, and then, because that, for streaming wise, that's not a good idea. Not unless we're going to be ending it or wrapping it up. Because what I mean by like ending it is like ending it like fully for tonight. Because if we were to, even if I were to sit on the screen and wait for it to drop, and we talk for about however long. Let's say the update takes longer than normal, then the episode now has a bunch of extra kind of in between that people might not know what's going on. So let's say it actually gets to continue. People say, well, he might not be continuing, he's just talking now, and not realize there's a whole nother segment later. So, check out my Wuling factory. Oh yeah, let me check it. We can do that though. That won't take but a second. I do want to see how Farseer managed her battery factory to see what comparatively what I'm doing. There it is. Let me enlarge the picture. Yep, you did. You did it more. Okay, so you did it kind of what I did, but I see what you kind of separated certain things to be on their own, so you don't have to worry about that. There's the plant side of it. Ah, that's to make the dense alloys. And then it feeds in there from that side. I see what you did. Where are the main battery makers? There's one of them. Oh, there's the other one. Oh no, I only see 2. You must have these scattered kind of in this too, scattered around in here. How many buildings are actually making the battery itself? because this one takes so many processes, I assume. Because I know the later battery requires like 3 different things you gotta do, maybe 4 or 5. Because it's like combining multiple things into different things. So like powder gotta be condensed back into condensed mode, then condensed mode gotta be turned into this mode, and then that mode into the mode. Yeah, it's very. You did do a pretty good job with it. Mine's gonna look similar, probably just organized slightly different. But the concept's basically the same. Basically did what I did. It's just all those shredders you had. You do have to have quite a few if you want to keep up with battery consumption. The more batteries you start to make, the more shredders you need to make that powder for that part. And then the other material, depending on if it needs to be a condensed or not, like I saw on your other side of your pack unit, where you were having the new building I unlocked that does the condensed stuff. So fully efficient needs 4 grinders, about that amount. If not, you're doing 1 full efficient, then you can do multiple at 50 efficient. Just the one, because there's a build limit on that thing that collect water. I haven't gotten to the water part yet. Interesting. So I don't know what that means. Because I haven't made it to that yet. Mine don't have a limit, but I didn't know. But I know there's gonna be water. Because I keep finding fresh water, clean, and I'm like, that's clearly. As Farseer said, you can only have 2 forges. Yeah, I mean, it seems like only 2 battery makers seems to be the thing. 3 might be too many, but we'll see. Because as long as you've got enough powder feeding into it, the battery maker will probably do 2 of them will probably keep you going. I mean, I've maxed out now to the point that it's starting to actually save batteries in the depot. So, so I do think it is 2 battery makers. Now, if I can somehow in the future figure out how to make it work, which I might not be able to, we might have to separate between 2 of them at some point. I might want 3, but I don't know. Depends on how hard that is to maintain 3. 2 takes a lot. You can only make 1 of those things until I develop more Wuling. So I made that factory as compact and as efficient as possible. Wait, you can only make 1 of what? Like 1 water thingy? Like, is there some sort of unit that you need to preserve the water or something? The dev said each patch update will introduce a new map, not region like a new continent. Oh, okay. Oh, the water forge. That's what it's called. So you're only allowed 1. That's interesting. Could you do 1 at different factories? Is there a way to cheese the system and go back to a previous continent and let it do it there? Only 2 forges to make Zeronite. A Wulong battery at max efficiency needs a full efficiency forge. No, you can't go back and do water in the other. Why is there water in the other regions then? Why can't you get it from there, but it not allow you to do it in the other regions? That's very strange. that Sexto, okay. Wuling has its own tech tree and buildings. Oh. Well, I would say I could help maybe try to figure out a way to help y'all make it more efficient, but I'm not that far yet. Until I'm able to do that, I'm gonna have to see. That's interesting now. There's a hard limit of 2 of those forges. I only got 1 at the moment. Really? Why would there be a hard limit of 2 though? So this makes me wonder. Because that is here very baffling. Why would they, unless they're going to add in more building types later, which is possible obviously, is why would they have water access on the previous continents if there's no way to use it on the previous continents? Or extract it or whatever it's doing. Wuling only has 2 regions. See, that makes me even more confused. If it's so gimped in that way, then you'd almost have to argue that it almost wants you to go back and do the others. But if it's not possible, then why are they there? See, Wuling isn't finished yet. I assume it would have the same amount of regions as Valley 4. I guess that's true. But I guess my brain kind of goes to like... I'm still in the argument phase of myself. Like, I mean, obviously the obvious answer is probably they just haven't got the building for the Valley 4 part in there yet. But it's like, there are literal water sources in Valley 4 you can do, but if there's no way to harvest them, why are they there? And see, that forge is also required to make gold gear. I got that max before tearing it down and making the battery factory. I mean, that makes sense. You definitely want to get your gear first. That's what I'm going to do off camera when we get done with tonight's stream, and start working on creating the setup to make blue gear stuff. I've got to go set up all these other new mines we just got. But Garcia, you don't have 2 forges? I've been using two of them to make batteries and gear. She said she only had 1. I mean, if the thing's a pain in the ass, then I guess I probably wouldn't want to have more than 1 if I don't have to, I guess either. That's why I don't know. I can't vouch on this because I'm not that far. Y'all are way more ahead, so I won't know what to deal with it or how to maybe find a way to help figure out something to make it more efficient or less painful until I get there. And it could not even be fixable. It could be, once again, just not in the game yet. So... let's see, not yet. The first thing I researched was the second forge. I guess but you probably are, maybe you already knew how much pain it was going to be, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to do that if that's the case. If the forge is that terrible, I'm getting both. Or if my limit is a hard lock 2, we're getting both. And then once gear is done, I will 100% turn them both into battery factories. Like, both the forges will feed batteries. Feed into batteries once the what do you call it? Once the what's called is done. But alright, it's about the turn time for them. They probably already got it down. I'm gonna quit this for a little bit. I'm probably gonna go play another game. I'm gonna give it 30 minutes. I might just go watch a little bit of the video on YouTube. I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes. for them to try to get the update done. So I got 8K of those components. Oh, nice. So it definitely is its own thing, because it sounds like the pack is also unupgraded yet again. Because you can only carry, is 8K, is that your max, or is that 8K just how many you have at the moment? Because I know the pack, when it first started, it can only hold 8K of anything. And I assume in the new area, that maybe the pack starts over. 8K left? That crap, yeah, that crap, 14K, should I stop the second floor? I mean, this just means that you've overindulged a little bit, Sealy, but I would say once you get your gear done, Sealy, I would say put both of them to batteries. You want a truly efficient battery factory? Sounds like both of them need to be forced into batteries once the gear is finished. Make sure you outfit everyone, of course, and you can always switch it back. Or create another blueprint where you can just, all you gotta do is just tear out one of the forges and then replant another blueprint or whatever, or restash it and redo it as a different one. Basically create chunks of, like, what I call literally Tetris squares that I've created that I can swap out in different spots. So, all my team have gold gear already. I just left the second floor. Well, then you should put it to your batteries. You know how much money you'll make? Those batteries probably make a mint on some places, especially the outpost I'm at, since they like batteries. Or the one I'm at currently in the story. Back in the old area, they take batteries like candy. They pay so much for those things. It's just I don't make enough of them to sell them and use for myself right now. So, and batteries only make 27 per one. That's really good. You know, 27 per one, that's really good. Considering most things are like 1 per one and maybe 10 at best. And I imagine the whoever wants to see a recommended one is probably going to want a lot for it. Which is criminal when the capsule A's back in Valley are 70 per one. I'll give you that. Those capsules are... I definitely know what the money industry is. It's ironic I keep making the joke. We're 100% in an American industrial industry now. But, a specific one, too. By the way, Arknight, if you want to know how much that nuclear factory is taking up, a single corner. I have a lot of empty space. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's why I say maybe 2 forges would be better for you, so you don't have to worry about that ever again. But yeah, you're right, Ceiling. Those capsules are the way to go. That's why I fixed that last night, and then this morning fixed the power issue. And then, or fixed part of the power issue I noticed that was going to develop over time. Luckily, those batteries do, even the low-level ones, last quite a while with how many they had in there. And they were getting just enough to keep it flowing. So I upgraded that this morning. So, anyways. Can't sell them in Wuling. Well, you have to go back and sell them then. I mean, you could go and sell them at one of the other outposts that might take them, but at this point I do think Sealy's right. I think the moneymaker is the capsule A's. Like, it's all the capsules. The capsule C, the capsule B, and then the capsule A. Because that's what I'm going to upgrade to eventually once my gear is done. I'm going to switch my factory, my capsule factory, over to B instead of C. And make even more money off of the outpost that I've been selling everything to. And see, and I ain't mixing those juices. Yeah, I'll admit, the juices definitely sound painful. I'll have to see what that's like. I'm going to try to do it once just to see what it's going to look like. You don't have to do it, but we're going to do it on stream eventually, once we find out who needs it. Because I want to see how complicated it is. And can I actually make it work? Or is it going to make it? I guess we'll find out. You see, the Wuling battery is the highest item to sell at the outpost in Wuling. Huh. Oh, I don't know if you leveled up the outpost in Wuling, Farzir, but it's locked at level 2. There ain't no level 3. Wuling has its own currency. Also, I have a giga capsule, a factory in the refugees camp. I mean, that makes sense. That's what mine's gonna be eventually. It's gonna be more capsule factory than outpost. But all right, I'm gonna end it here for now. Go ahead and retype up real quick, and then we'll be back around 7:30. I'm gonna say 7:45 just in case. But let's see. By the way, I'm about to make 1.5 million bucks off your stock. What are y'all doing in my ship? Leave my ship alone. You know what it is? It's probably all the friend requests I have. And to be fair, I don't use my ship like that, so if that's what they want to use it for, I'll take it. Wonder if I could sell stuff at my own stock and actually take advantage of it too. Oh, thank goodness. That is going to be a good quality of life change. I read that, Farser, as you were saying bye. That's definitely needed. There's times where I'm like, bro, I wish I could zoom out more. This is so annoying. Because sometimes I need to see the whole thing and see its comparison of spatial awareness, basically. So I can see how much I have left. Alright, will this work? And then I have to move the camera up and down and see, can I squeeze it in there? And see, they are lowering the overall enemy level and exploration difficulty. I mean, I'm staying up pretty above them so far. I haven't had any complaints about that, but okay. But good to know. It'll definitely make my characters even more powerful. Because here's the thing people don't realize when you do a debuff like that, and I think the developer needs to be ready for this a little bit. If you're going to do a debuff like that to your enemies, you need to be prepared for, you kind of trained your player base to learn how to deal with what was already there. So that means a lot of infielders are going to be stupid overpowered in some cases. Including me at some point. Oh, and also increasing premium currency. Ah, okay, that's a little sucky. What do you mean, wait, increasing how much you get or increasing how much it costs? That could mean several things. AKA, they're adding or increasing more banner currency. The other ways to earn more. Oh, so, hold on, so be specific. So they're adding more ways to earn more, they're not making it more expensive. Surtur will never finish her combo. She won't, because she'll do too much damage. I actually think Last Right's gonna do the same thing. Because you said that she's got the same type of damage as Surtur, but for Ice, yes, they're both gonna be absolute freight trains. Adding more ways to earn more. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's good. Because I don't want to make any wrong assumptions about. Okay, so that's cool. I do think they need a little bit more. Although I'm up to almost. Ooh, it must be a fire or something bad going on. I keep seeing ambulances and stuff go by. Or a wreck, probably, with the roads the way they are. Guys, pretty good. Even though I'm doing pretty good, I'm up to 12,000 almost, I think. But that is adding more ways to make more is fine by me. I'm not going to complain about it. That sounds amazing. See, this is why I like Arknights so far. This is why it's been my favorite, because it's fun to play. It's got a good gacha system compared to most. It can be a little cruel on the drops a little here and there, at least for the characters anyways. Weapons seem to be pretty good. But everything else in the gameplay, the depth of how much stuff there is to do, it's pretty good. So. My last comment, someone erased a level 80 boss in 16 seconds with last round. Wow. Is that before the change? Wait, please tell me that. Please tell me that's before the change, because if so, that's going to make me laugh. Because if that's before the change, then yeah, What is it gonna be now? 10? How many seconds are truly gonna be removed? Guess it depends on how many levels it goes down by. If it's by 10, I'm gonna say 6 seconds at best. It'll drop from 16 to 10 seconds. Maybe 12 seconds. It'll lose about a little bit over half. Could be that, something like that. That's still insane though. Also, Inman can hit for 200k on a crush, I think. Oof. I do need to get a better sword. Do y'all know what the 6-star sword for the Inman is called? So I can try to get it at some point for him. If not, tell me when we start back up. We can always look at the banner. You missed it in the shop. Oh, was it in the shop? It was there for a week. Is there another way to get it? I assume there is. It seemed kind of weird if they did it only that way and you couldn't, especially him being like kind of the main character somewhat. The Inman sword is the 90. You'll have to show me when we get back. Because y'all are saying kind of conflicting things a little bit. So I'll have to find out what you're talking about and what bundle we're talking about. Or get the $1 package that has it. Okay, I'll have to see. I mean, it's only $1, I might. So, but we'll have to see. I'll check it when we get back on here. If the server don't, for some reason, get locked up during the update and don't come back on in time. But it's the yellow sword. Yellow sword. Y'all have to show me. I don't know what there's. I think I mean, there's a few yellow swords. So that really doesn't narrow it down. There's a lot of yellow and orange swords in this game. So I'll look at it when we get back on here and see. I might consider going ahead and get it off camera. But we'll see what happens. The blade is made of Originium. Okay, I'll have to look then. I'll find it. And then, cause I do want to at least make sure he has his 6-star weapon. So when we do bring him back, he's not like underpowered because I gave Arknight the best sword I've gotten so far. So, because it works better for her. So. Oh, crystal yellow. Okay. I think I know which one you're talking about, but I'll have to see. I think I saw that one. But alright. Alright then, chat. I'm going to end it for now and say I gave Chen a copy of his sword. Ah. That makes sense because she uses physical too, right? Yeah. And I think she's the same stat as him, too. Main primary stat is both agility, right? Chen is also agility, I think. So. Wait, wasn't it? Wasn't it been 22 minutes? Hasn't it been? No, it hasn't been. It's only, well, it's been about 10 minutes since it started. Or when it should have ended, but the thing is, I don't want to try it right now. Because when you do an update, even when they tell you it's only going to take 10 minutes, I would garner 30 just to be safe. So it's been about 10 minutes since it should have ended. But either way. Okay, enough sidetrack. Let's end it. Yeah, we'll end it for now, and then I'll get back on here about 7:45. I'll try it and see if it'll let me log in. If it don't, then you won't see it start up yet. But if I am able to get back in, then we'll resume where we left off. But see you in part 2, exactly. Be back, everyone. Big shout out to my moderators, Urban Mech Farseer and Sir Sealy, and everyone joining for part 1 of this new, for the Blighted section of this game. And hope to see y'all in part 2 here in about 15-20 minutes. So, hopefully. But until then, chat, I will see you all here in a little bit. Bye, everyone. Bye, Sealy. Bye, Farseer. See you in a little bit. Bye.